Hey, what's going on? It's ZL What, and today we are starting the episode 1 of the first build series. Basically, this car, we've actually owned it. I've actually never mentioned it in the on the channel from what I can remember at all. It's an 85 iroc-z that we've owned since the year 2000. It used to be my dad's car, then it became my mom's car, and it never got painted. And then after that, it just sat for about 10 years. And when I went to high school, my dad basically told me, hey, you get it running, that's gonna be your high school car. And guess what I did? I got it running. Now, it does need a lot of work. Let me turn this camera around. First things first, what we're gonna do today with it though, is we're gonna focus mainly on cleaning out the interior. It is literally littered with parts. Only because what I did to it, the engine is literally ready to pull out. It blew up. So that's gonna be in a future episode. Literally everything's off on it. All I have to do is hook up a cherry picker to it and pull it right out. But in today's episode, we're gonna at least focus on getting it clean. And on later episodes, we're gonna address some stuff like this rust. We're probably gonna end up cutting it all out and re-welding new parts in. I'll show you guys how to do that. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional body guy, so yeah, that's not gonna be the best body job you're ever gonna see. It also needs a new fender. This one actually is a replacement fender, and believe it or not, it came damaged, but they didn't want to replace it, so I tried bondoing it. It didn't work out very well, so definitely gonna order one of those. I am gonna order a new front bumper cover. It comes with the iroc chin. It's only like a couple $100. Let me go around to the other side. You know, it has some surface rust here and there. Do you have to remove this wrap? I don't know why there's wrap there. Somebody put it on there. Also have some more surface rust on the driver's side. Or not surface rust, sorry. Hella through rust right there. Gonna go ahead and try to replace all that. Look, it's cracking under me touching it. And this fender, if I can save it, I'll try to save it. If not, I'm probably gonna have to rip it off and get another one too. The hood is actually not too bad. It's an iroc hood. I do have the louvers for it somewhere. I know they're cracked. I'm gonna try to put them back together with some glue or something. And I don't know why this hole on each side. Don't remember if there was a hole here or not. I have a feeling there was. But yeah. But I'll try to go ahead and see what the heck that was going on at some point. As you can see, the car does need a lot of work though, so it's gonna be quite a handful to get back together. So yeah, let's get started with today's episode. Let me get the Bronco out the way, and so I have this area to work with. There's quite a bit of stuff I'm gonna start throwing out. Rowdy. Alright, so first things first, I think I'm gonna tackle inside the trunk here. And so let's get that open real quick. And don't worry, I'm not gonna bore you with me cleaning the car out. I'm just gonna give you updates here and there. Let's get that. God, this hasn't been open in years. Oh, it still opens. That's a plus. Oh God, that's gross. Okay, I'm gonna need a broomstick. All right, so almost hit my head on this. Oh God, that's dangerous. Alrighty, so all this here is it's now cleaned out. I'm gonna go ahead and what the heck is this? I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum it all out and then neatly put everything back. I threw away some stuff in here that was just in the way, and I'm gonna tackle probably the front passenger seat first and go from there and work into the back seat. Alright, so I cleaned this sunken in trunk area. I don't know what to call it because this is part of the hatch, which is part of that. Doesn't look too bad. The carpet does have a couple of stains, but nothing crazy. I am going to start throwing stuff in that hole so I can continue clearing stuff out from there. I see Mustang parts, like 2-valve Mustang parts. I see an alternator for my 2-valve. I don't even know why this stuff's in there, so we're going to go from there. One cool thing about these cars actually is that they came with this center console up front on top over there, and it actually has this leather pocket in it. It's a very rare piece. I actually haven't found another one, not even at a junkyard, that had this leather piece. And I've also missed this light for a while and this cover, but I think I could get this to look good once I clean it up. But that's for a later part because the interior is probably the last part of my worries considering how much rust is on this thing. Alrighty, I have the back nice and organized. I'm gonna start working on the front, see what parts I could throw back here and on this, because this car, if you guys didn't know, has this handy dandy cover that goes on here in the trunk, and it covers anything and everything inside of the trunk. Now this one has its, you know, might need some WD-40 to come back, but it's nice because this is all covered. So let's tackle this here and see where we're standing. Alright, the interior is starting to look like an interior again. Of course, ignore that rip there. Now this had a heavy box on it sitting for a while. This has like a weird dent in it, but hopefully it'll come back up with time. I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum all of this. Let's see if I could armor all that later, but that's if I have time to later. I still have this mess to tackle back here. Alright, so the interior's been cleaned out. Next up is gonna probably give the center console, maybe the dash here, a good armor all. This I'm not even gonna bother, it's destroyed. Probably gonna get a carpet for that, or if I can actually find one, a replacement. Alright, so I tried my best. It's very, very, very dusty, so I'm probably gonna have to take this out and clean it outside of the car at some point. Like I said, I don't give a shit right now. So let me do a quick overview of the interior. As it sits right now. Ignore that I'm gonna take out, but it's actually looking pretty good. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than it really is. All that really needs replacing are these plastic side panels and the carpet over here. It's got a whole bunch of like water that accumulated thanks to this. But it's not that bad. I still have a few things to put back here, and that'll probably be it for today's episode. I'm gonna try to see, maybe I can continue this today. I'll start tackling the rust up there, but I don't know if this guy's gonna let me. So if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. Stick around for episode 2. That'll either be, today is Monday, it'll either be happening in the middle of the week sometime because I have tomorrow off, or next week, Sunday, will be my next day open to be able to work on the car. So catch you guys later.